Haha, it would help if my mic was not muted. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm glad I looked over and checked. But I do want to welcome everyone to stream. I hope everybody is having a great day. Today is going to be a pretty chill day. Just fully focusing on beginner clues and trying to get as many done as I possibly can in the 3 hours tonight that I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be cutting off stream a little short tonight as well. Going to be just keeping it at 3 hours. I still have a couple more hours of footage that I need to go for tomorrow, or go through for tomorrow's episode. So I'm just buying myself a little bit of time there. But I can say with certainty that the episode's editing is progressing extremely well. So we will indeed be having the next Cape Freak episode coming out tomorrow. The goal is to get it out at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we'll see how that works. Also do want to go ahead and give a quick shout out and state that I have restarted my TikTok. I had a talk with a new coworker of mine who happens to be very familiar with all this and how this scene works in general. And one of their big recommendations for me was to reestablish the TikTok. So I'm doing that right now. I'm just going through and reposting all of the shorts that I have posted to YouTube over on my TikTok right now. And then once I have reposted everything, then I'm going to go ahead and start making new short form content and getting that produced. But I thought I'd just go ahead and mention that since that is coming back. Oh, I also just realized I need to do a Ultra Compost run. I also need to do a little bit of Shopscape at the beginning too. So I know I did say that I was going to full focus beginner clues, but I am out of hop seeds and I am getting dangerously low on pineapples. So those do need to be handled right away. It's also really cold in my house right now. That's why I'm wearing a jacket. Let's see, how far am I from 42 farming? Quite a bit away. About 3.3k away from 42 farming. So I'm probably like, what, 15k away from 45? It's not that bad. Not getting it tonight, but it is on the horizon. Yeah, I only have enough for this compost run and one more, so I do need to get some more pineapples produced soon. Not tonight. I can only do 2 compost runs per night, but yeah, tomorrow I think after I finish editing the video, I'll spend some time doing some shopscape. Also gonna spend some time getting the money for the cannon, as that is a big thing that I need to work on that I just haven't had time to yet.
I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean.
Man, I'm kind of exhausted today, I've got to say. I have not been getting as much sleep this week as I normally do, which I think it is starting to catch up to me a bit. Keep on trying to go a lot later than I'm supposed to be. At least with my current sleep schedule and how I am used to sleep. Maybe I could just spend some time getting used to a less energizing sleep schedule and just see if I can adjust to it. Like, instead of an 8-hour sleep schedule, go for like a 6-hour and just see how bad that is. But sleep is insanely important, so I don't necessarily want to like hurt myself by doing this, which feels like there isn't really too much of an option to do this other than causing a little bit of mental stress. But we'll see. We'll figure that one out. Sleep's important. Just got to figure out how important I want to make it. Alright, let's get these two. If I end up getting 45, or if I end up getting 50 range tonight, I think I might break off and do some LMS. Let's get this. Boot. And ring. Not that ring, this ring. Grab all the teleport rooms that I need. Actually, wait, before I do that, I need to buy seeds. Actually, I can do that with teleport rooms. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of shopscape. Get a couple 100 seeds here. I think what I'm gonna do today, since the plan for today's stream is to literally just full send beginner clues until I have to go to bed. I think I'm just gonna stockpile all the caskets. I think I'm gonna wait and open up all the caskets until the very, very end of stream. Also, another very fun thing happened. My, that crazy Azeron Cyborg keypad that I ordered like 3 weeks ago now, it shipped way earlier than I was expecting. I didn't expect to see it until like mid-February, but it shipped very, very recently. So it is on its way as we speak. I should be getting it on Monday. I don't know if I'll have it set up for stream on Monday. I might even have it set up for stream on Tuesday. The thing's an absolute monster and takes a bit of time to get all set up and ready to go. But I'm very, very excited for it. I feel like it's going to be a very fun time. Just gonna buy out like 5 or 6 worlds of seeds just to make sure that I do have enough. But I am going to spend a bit more time doing some shopscape on my off time, that's for sure. Probably just go through like every single world, buy out every seed, and just be like, all right, we're good for a while. Olivia. This is another big reason why I do want to get Master Farmers done fairly early, so that way I don't have to worry about Shopscape for the hop seeds. I will just get them whenever I try and get Ranars. Let's do like 3 more worlds. Let's go down to 515. Once we hit world 515, then we'll go ahead and start killing some goblins. I'll probably kill the ones up by Draenor Village as well. Just because those are really, really close to here, and if I get a Draenor step, then that will be very easy for us. So I forgot to stream Fridays. Hi, Endor, what's up? Yeah, I think the Friday streams are a little bit new for me. I normally do Thursday, but I wanted to switch it to have Friday be a regular streaming day. Because Thursday I can use as an editing day, which is desperately needed. So, yeah, current schedule I have is Monday, Tuesday, Fridays. But welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Just getting some seeds ready to go, so that way I have enough for birdhouse runs throughout the stream. We should be very good to go here. Accidentally got some marigold seeds. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see, 220 barley seeds. That's enough for 5.5 birdhouse runs alone. So yeah, that's plenty good. All right, let's keep the gold here. Grab a shovel. Grab this. Let's also grab these 2. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what I am missing, so I'm just gonna keep going. No, I'm not missing anything. Okay. Not much. Working on Minecraft super secret project he accidentally alluded to on stream last night. Oh, super secret project, eh? A super secret project. What's the project? About to find out just how secret it is. Alright, currently starting tonight at 24:18 goblin kills. So let's see what we end tonight at. Bugs of the variety where if you leak any useful information, kind of ruins the whole thing. I see. I like this random chat message of fuck the federal government. Just out of nowhere. Okay, Charlie Tramp step right away. I need to buy some more cards. Okay. Yeah, I need to buy some more teleport cards for my Chronicle. All right, Charlie. What do you want from me? Raw trout? Okay. We can do that. Actually, a raw trout. That one might be a much more difficult request than I expected. It'll all depend if I have it in the bank. If not, then I'm gonna have to go fish.
What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side?
99 fishing cape when? Oh, it'll take a while. That's one of the longer capes to get. just because of how low the fishing XP rates are. Like, when I was doing everything really, really well at Temperos, and I was, like, fighting Temperos at the level that I'm at right now, I was maybe getting, like, 40k XP an hour. So, just by the virtue of that alone, means that that cape takes months to get, even if you do the highest XP methods. I don't think there's a single method for fishing that breaks 100k XP per hour. If there is, it is two-tick fishing, which is insanely click intensive, very, very, very focus heavy. I might do a little bit of it on stream, just because it is the fastest way to do it, and I do kind of want to speed through a lot of those grinds, but it's not very fun to do the tick manipulation for like fishing and wood cutting. Even blackjacking with thieving and having to do the tick manipulation there is not the most enjoyable, but it's fast. Wow, was that like a back-to-back beginner clue? That was really fast. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll take those. Reldo, where is this going? Inside the wheat field or the cow field of North Lumbridge? Let's go ahead and head to the cow field first and check and see if it's there. $40k per hour, that's 325 hours of grinding, or 326 rounded up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Very hot, warmer than last time. Okay, where is it though? Which field is it in? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going left and see where it takes me. Okay, it is the cow field. I should have just gone up there. Do any AFK training off stream? I do, yes. A lot of the longer grinds that aren't exactly the most entertaining, like the kind of things that people would normally kick up and watch Netflix on the side, I tend to reserve those for off stream. A good, probably like half of the Winter Talk grind was done off stream, just because I didn't want to have like 60 hours straight of just Winter Talk content for people to watch on stream. I felt like that was going to be a little bit boring for people to watch. So my priorities are always content first. I always want to make this entertaining first and foremost. And so if that means that I have to do a little bit of homework outside of stream, then so be it. 16 hours a week gets me the fishing cape and 21st week of the grind, assuming I do nothing else, ignoring the off-screen, of course. Yeah, fishing's not a grind that I'm going to do on stream. I might do a little bit of it just to kind of show the method that I'm using, but it won't be like I won't have fishing streams like I do with clue hunting streams. Unless people want to see that. If people want to see that, then sure, I'll do it. But as of right now, my own personal opinion is that that's not the most entertaining content, so we could skip that one. At least one stream of every grind. Yeah, that's definitely something that I've considered. If not a full stream of it, just like an hour of it to at least show like the process that I go through. All right, let's see how fast these clues get. I've been having some real good luck today with beginner clues, but we'll see if that was just like a really quick burst of luck right at the beginning. Come on. Give me another clue scroll. So yeah, I did mention this a little bit earlier, but I do want to go ahead and say it again. Another beginning clue, very nice. I have gone ahead and I have reopened my TikTok. So I will be posting to that. I've got to try for daily again, and I'm gonna try and get the content more towards that done again. The reason why I stopped doing TikTok in the first place is because I was a little bit, I did not really support how the company that owns TikTok handles user data, but the thing is that if I do want this to succeed, I'm going to have to put my reservations about that aside and make decisions that are going to be allowing me to grow, even if it is through a platform that I don't necessarily agree with 100%. So that also means that I am going to bring it back a Twitter account, despite me getting rid of it a while ago. So that's coming back. Just wanted to mention that. It kind of is one of those things where there's not a single social media platform that is clean when it comes to that stuff. There's not a single social media platform that doesn't sell user data or use user data like to their own financial advantage. So since I can't escape it, I may as well try and use it to my advantage, right? When I started uploading your VODs again, just scheduled your Halloween stream. Very nice, very nice. That's one of the benefits of YouTube, is that my VODs are already uploaded immediately. I don't have to manually upload any of my VODs. I just have to click the go live button. Wonder how many easy clues I'm gonna get today. Seems like it's very much more leaning on the beginner clues. Oh, I should also probably, here, I'll add my ranged XP to the canvas so that way y'all can see what kind of XP per hour I'm getting and also how close I am to the next level. Like I said, once I hit 50, I'm going to take a break from clues. I'm going to start doing LMS. But I highly doubt I'm going to get that number tonight. We'll see, though. We'll see. 3 hours of dedicated clue content might end up giving me that number. Especially if I get the Goblin Champion scroll early. If I get the Champ scroll early, I'm switching gears to go fight Hill Giants. And Hill Giants give... They have a lot of health. So they should take a little longer to kill. And since I'll be able to hit bigger numbers than a 5 on a Hill Giant, I think that also is going to increase my ranged XP per hour. Quite significantly, too. Hey, there's a beginner clue. Alright, where's the next one? Flynn's Mace Shop in Falador. Okay. That one's pretty easy. I also like how it's an emo clue that I don't have to wear anything for. I just run in, spin, run out. Alright, new clue. Bunsen Bergson in the middle of the Grand Exchange. Alright. It's gonna feel weird going to the Grand Exchange, but I mean, if the game tells me to, then I guess I will. Oh, I have to bow. Okay. Bow, then talk. That's a new clue. First 3 step of the night, and we're going back to Hans. Alright, there we go. That's 4 caskets done. We've been kind of blazing through these really fast tonight. It really genuinely makes me wonder how fast canoning these clues is going to be once I get that set up. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if Hill Giants may not be the strat. The only reason why I say that is because objectively the best place to kill Hill Giants would be in the Catacombs of Karen. But I do not have a very good way to get to the Catacombs of Karen. There is a named NPC, though, in the Barbarian Village that, aside from the guaranteed drop rate that Bryophyta and Obor have, apparently he has the highest drop rate for beginner clues in the game. So I might just camp that one NPC, but I think the biggest limiting factor on that NPC is going to be how long it takes for them to respawn and how much damage they do whenever I get into a fight. Because there's no way I'm one-shotting it. It's like a level 22 NPC. But if it's going to be something that does like a ton of damage while I fight it, it might not be worth it. I think the biggest limiting factor on that guy is just going to be how long it takes to respawn. Was that another beginner clue? Oh no, it's an easy clue. Okay. I saw the beginner clue message in chat and thought it was another beginner clue. Alright, first easy clue of the night. Search the crates in the Dwarven mine. The song is louder than me. The thing is, well, if I'm not talking, it's going to be louder than me. Is it significantly that loud? Because one of the big pieces of feedback that my coworker gave me too is that the music is too quiet, and it sounds like there's a technical issue whenever I don't talk. That's why the music is on a little bit louder than normal. They were singing a loud part was louder than me speaking at the same time. My only concern is that if I turn down the music, is it not going to be hearable? Because it's at about half the volume. It's set to half the volume as my voice. Even with this segment right here, which is the loud part. This should not be this much louder than my voice. I'm even staring at the vocal feed, and this is not louder than my voice from an audio level perspective. So I just want to double check, make sure that everybody else is also having the same issue. Because this right here is where that song caps out. What's the minimum skills you can have when you get Quest Cape? Quest Cape requires 70 and a lot of stats. So it for sure requires 70 smithing, 70 mining, farming, I believe woodcutting, crafting. I don't think it requires 70 Slayer. It requires a lot of 70
There once was a
stats.
ship that put to sea. The name of the
65
ship
rune
was the
crafting, I think
Videofreak.
it's
The
either
winds
50
blew
or
hard, her
65 rune
bow up
crafting. My
down
green
below
screen is
me,
going
bully boys
crazy.
blow.
Hold
Soon
on.
may the
Need to
wellerman come to
troubleshoot that
bring us
super
sugar
fast.
and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is
Okay.
done, we'll
Turn
take
that
our leave
off.
and
Select
go.
color.
She'd not been
Right.
2 weeks from shore when down
Pick
on
screen
her
color. There
a
we
right
go.
whale bore. The
Okay.
captain
Turn
called
it back
all
on.
hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman
Okay.
come to bring us sugar and tea.
What
and rum.
happened?
One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take
Select
our
color.
leave and
Pick
go.
screen color.
Before the
Okay.
boat had hit the water, the whale
Turn it
still
on.
came up and
Bring it
caught
up.
her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Most skills are high enough level, I guess you can ignore how much XP you gain mid-quest. Well, some quests, like, you have to have 70 to start the quest. Like, for example, let's take a look at Song of the Elves. In order to start this quest, you need all of this. And that is to start the quest. So the XP that you gain in the middle of it isn't necessarily going to have an impact as the quest goes on.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his
So yeah, 70 stats are
encourage the
very
captain,
frequent.
crew and all.
We need to go with this house here.
Come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and
Yeah, it won't level me up, but at that point, are we talking about what my level requirements are or what my XP requirements are? Because those are two very different things. What is going on with my camera today? Oh my god.
What you think
It like keeps on messing with... Is it trying to auto-adjust some brightness? Is that what's going on? Yeah, it's trying to auto-adjust white balance. Okay, that's why my green screen keeps on getting thrown off. There's been something about OBS recently that has honestly really been getting on my nerves. And it's simply the fact that there have been a lot of there have been like a lot of changes that I'll make to my OBS and make to my scenes and sources that just won't change, or that won't save between me closing and reopening OBS. And it's been getting a bit more annoying recently, because sometimes I'll make a change that is very quick and I deliberately try not to save it, and that does get saved like permanently, and then they're like, I'll do whatever I can to try and make the layout exactly as I want it to be, and that never saves. And I never understand what the difference is between my layout and everything saving versus never saving. It's very unclear. It's my least favorite thing about OBS personally. It's just the lack of consistency. You haven't changed stuff enough to notice? Yeah, well, it's like one time I took the stats bar off of OBS very briefly just to be able to do something that I need to do. I can't remember what it was exactly. But every single time I have put the stat bar back onto OBS, and this is like 6 times now at this point, every single time I add it back, it never stays. It never stays between me closing and reopening OBS. But it permanently saved that stat bar being removed after the one quick instance where I just took it off. I don't understand why. It's been, like I said, it's been my least favorite thing about OBS recently. I know I'm not a big fan of this recent update that they've been having. Yeah, I only use like 3 of my scenes regularly. I use this scene, I use my end screen, and then I use my break screen for like banking and stuff like that. I have a starting soon screen that I haven't used in a while. I I have a couple other like slightly differently formatted main ones, and that's for like if I wanted to watch a video on stream, then I would I have a scene that is set up a little bit better for that. But I really only use 3 in my main rotation. I am noticing music is getting way louder than normal. Why is this song suddenly so loud? What the heck? Audio balancing is going crazy. I wonder if there's a way for me to cap it. Just like have a hard cap of like my audio cannot or my songs cannot go past this volume threshold. If that's something that I can implement, I definitely am going to be looking into that. Because I hate having to keep constantly changing settings on the fly. Regular use a just chatting scene. I don't know what that would look like for me though. Because I don't have like... I think the closest that I have to a just chatting screen would be this. Which is just my webcam. But it still has all like the masking and the green screen effect and everything that I have normally whenever I do this scene. So I don't know. That one's gonna take a bit more figuring out for me. I've honestly like really been wanting to look into getting like a different camera setup, because I think that is my biggest limiting factor right now, is just how my camera interacts with OBS. Because I only have one camera, and if I do anything to that camera source in OBS, it gets applied to all scenes that that camera is associated with. So I can't exactly go through and just easily swap. Yeah, I have to do a ton of setup in order for it to work. Catch play and that works as just chatting. Yeah, I guess. It's not something I'm super... It's not something high on my priority list. There's way more other things that I'm more concerned about right now. So if those changes come, it will not be soon. It'll be after a bit of time. Because I still got like shorts. I have like shorts and TikToks to make. I have videos to edit. And there's just not enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do for this channel, unfortunately. Once I hit full time, I'll have a lot more time to do things, but since I already work 8 hours and then I have an additional 2 hours knocked off my day for my commute, I'm really pressed for time constantly. I should be able to have multiple sources from one camera feed. I've never gotten that to work in OBS, at least not with webcams. If something is using the webcam, it claims it and keeps it. And I've never been able to use the same webcam in, like, I haven't been able to duplicate the same webcam in the same scene. Talk about hitting part-time before I hit full-time. I'm just saying, because right now this is part-time. So I don't have full-time capability for streaming, so I can't spend full-time hours on streaming, is what I'm saying. Right now, this is a hobby, but I spend as much time doing this hobby as you would a part-time job. I spend at least 20 hours a week in it. Oh, that's Falador. I went to the wrong place. Whoops. That's the hope. It'll take a while. If I do one day hit full time, that'll be absolutely insane. I'll probably do like a subathon or a marathon of some sort once I actually hit full time. But I have no timeline on that. Right now, the only goal that I have in my site right now is 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. Once I get that metric, then I'll be able to step back and start to figure out when I can start taking those steps to be a full-time streamer. Gotta keep myself realistic with this. It's a video game, after all. Wizard's Tower, nice. It's exactly why I brought the Drama staff. And I actually think I'm going to use this opportunity, too, to go fill up my Chronicle. Get some more of those teleports. Once it's really rolling? I hope so. I hope once I get to like the late game bossing stages, this account's going to be in a very, very good spot. I know for sure late game RuneScape is much more entertaining than early game RuneScape, that's for sure. So I do think that will be at my advantage. I just got to get there first and make sure that that journey has been documented. Once we've arrived there, then we'll see how things go. But still got to do that whole journey first. Baby steps, one step at a time. Got to begin with the end in mind, but also have to be very, very aware of every step it will I will need to take to get to where I want to be. Still dream of Cape Freak succeeding as a hardcore. It would be awesome, but like I think the more realistic goal for me with the skill level that I have, I think is just getting to Quest Cape. If I can get Quest Cape with a hardcore status, I'll be very, very pleased with myself. But there are a couple bosses that are very, very notorious for being hardcore Iron Man killers. The most major of them being Corrupted Gauntlet. That is for sure a hardcore Iron Man killer, just because of how much can go wrong in a Corrupted Gauntlet. And then if it's not Corrupted Gauntlet that does me in, it'll probably be the Theater of Blood. This Tob is another crazy one. Plus, I also still have to be wary of like God Wars bosses. Even Barrows can be very dangerous. I can get one shot by one of the brothers very easily if I'm not being like supremely careful. That Darok is it's got a mean swing. It definitely hurts real good whenever he swings his axe around. Not Tob or God Wars, it could always just be Wildy. True. The Wildy Capes, I think the only like times I'm gonna have to go to Wilderness would be for the Diary Capes. For the Achievement Diary Cape, I have to get all 4 of the stages of the Wildy Elite, or the Wilderness Diary done. So I'm gonna have to be in for that. I'm gonna have to be in there for the Team Cape grind. I'm gonna have to be in there for the Mage Arena and the Mage Cape grinds. But after that, there's really not too much of a reason to go into Wildy. Unless they add like some new item that's really, really good outside of the Wilderness. I know they did recently rework some of the bosses, like Venonaz, Callisto, and Bethion. I'm pretty sure all have new layers and like new places where you can fight them. They've also got new drops too. But I haven't done too much research into it. That update didn't really interest me when it got announced, so I didn't pay too much attention to the changes. I just know that I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to get a dragon pickaxe, because the way that I got the dragon pickaxe on my Iron Man is no longer available. Well, Venenatus is available, but the way that I killed Venenatus, I think, is no longer a thing. Mage Arena is Mage Arena? Yeah, no, Mage Arena. Having a good old-fashioned wizard duel. Beginner glue, please. I will also take a champ scroll. Champion scroll would be pretty cool too. Hey, what's up, Ray? Welcome in, welcome in. Got plenty of goblins here to kill today. Welcome, Ryan. Hope you're having a good day. Your wizard duel's a la mode. Actually, that is a good question too, because I gotta be getting to that magic level fairly soon. Not too soon though. 60 magic for Mage Arena. So once I get 1600 XP, then I guess I'll have to go get those capes. How's my day? It was alright. It's been a long day. Been a long week, honestly. Very happy that we're finally at the weekend. I've gotten some good progress down on the latest Cape Freak video, so that should be coming out tomorrow. Gonna shoot for a 3 p.m. CST release time, but there'll be a post on my channel when I schedule it for the upload. I'll have a premiere and everything set for it. Long week without Lunar? Yeah, I miss her. I'm very happy she's coming back tomorrow. Though I'm not even going to be able to see her until Sunday, so it's like, one more day. She's arriving back tomorrow at around 9-ish, I think. If all goes to plan. Nothing gets delayed or canceled or anything. She's been having an absolute blast at Disney World. She's been sending me all sorts of updates. Makes me, not gonna lie, a little jealous. I wish I could have gone, but next time. There's always next time. Is she really back? Yeah, she is. You have inventory at work tomorrow? Oh no, I'm done with my work week, so that's why I say thank goodness. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I was honestly gonna go out and try and like pick up some mead tonight, but I did not have the desire to look for a wine store after I got out of work, because I wanted to make sure I was here in time for stream. There's a Specs by me, which is good for like general alcohol and like getting liquor, getting some wine, getting some beer. But I've been having such a big fascination with mead that I've been wanting to try a lot more and like see other takes on mead and how people do it. But the Specs that's by me only sells 3 kinds of mead, and one of which is like $30 for a whole bottle, and it's like, no, this is way too much. So I'm trying to find a more wine-centric store, as those tend to have a better selection than just 3. Tomorrow's the only day you can't sleep in? Oh, sorry to hear that. Got a 3-hour, 20-minute round trip to pack up a half cow from the butcher. Ooh. Okay, but a half cow from the butcher, though. It sounds like there's going to be some tasty barbecue happening over at Endorb's place. Hey, there's the next clue scroll. Are we getting another goblin? Nope, we're not. Okay. Where are we going for this? Lake Mulk. Ugh, gross. I'm going to have to figure out when to do this one, too. Lake Mulk is home to aerial fishing. And there's a cape that requires 1,000 milk pearls to get. And if you've never done aerial fishing before, it is very click intensive and not all that fun. So that one's gonna be a grind. Honestly, I might just do it off stream, but we'll see. All right, so we need to go southeast of Lake Wolf. Where exactly is this? Oh, okay, so it's just down here. The normal alarm is set for 9. Oh, okay. I normally get up around 6. Actually, no. I get up normally around 7. I should be getting up at around 6, but I enjoy my sleep, so I never want to give it up. Northeast of Falador on the way to the Mind Altar. I don't think I've ever talked to this NPC before. We going fly fishing? The Mulk Island area is aerial fishing. So I'm shooting a bird at the water and having it pull up a fish. It's the weirdest thing ever. Alright, that's another casket. Time to kill some more goblins. I think we have time for one more clue before it's time for a birdhouse run. Now, for those of you who weren't here when I said this earlier, I am not going to be opening the caskets during every birdhouse run. I'm going to save the casket opening, all casket openings, for the end of stream. So stick around if you want to see the loot. I think that might be how I make these streams go from this point forward too. Stockpile the caskets, have it clearly in the inventory so everyone can see, and then right at the very end before I go to bed, time to open up everything. See what exactly we get. $47 ranged. How many until 48? All right, so we only have to kill another 394 goblins to get to level 48 ranged. Just a few. Just a few. It's not like I haven't already killed 2,600 goblins. Imagine if, like, killing this amount of goblins would block you out from doing, like, the Death to the Dorgashun quest line. Or, like, if it opens up a secret quest line where you become a ham member and you end up, like, fighting for the villains. There's no way they'd be able to make that work, but it'd be kind of funny. They could make something like that work if the whole MMO was structured around it. Yeah. They'd have to start with that in mind from the very beginning instead of, you know, trying to bootstrap it to a 20-year-old MMO. Your in-game actions in the early game decides which faction you join at, like, level 30 kind of structure. I would actually be down for that. That'd be a pretty cool system. It could almost kind of be treated like the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter, where the game, like, analyzes your behavior through the tutorial and, like, maybe through the first level, and then once you get to the point where you get to the Sorting Hat, it just bases its decision off of, like, how fast you completed certain sections, how aggressively you played, your accuracy, things like that. Whether you stop to, like, admire a part of the game before moving on. And then it'll put you in to a place dependent on your own behavior that the game recorded. Speaking of the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter, kind of curious on how Hogwarts Legacy did. Or if it still is about to get released. I thought it already released. I've been hearing so much like, oh, it's gonna release soon recently, so I don't know if it actually did release or not. It kind of sucks. A part of me like really wants to check out Harry Potter and really wants to like enjoy Harry Potter, but I can't do it in good conscience knowing J.K. Rowling and the fact that she will get a pay cut if I end up or she will get a paycheck if I end up purchasing the game. As far as you know, it's out? Oh, okay. You hear any like reviews on it or anything? Write that down. Write that down. That'd be a good idea for a game. That'd take a lot of planning, though. That'd take a lot of planning. That's like one of those that would take 5 years to put out like 20 hours of content. Just because of how much content you'd have to make. Max's site is going to do it, but I might donate during those streams goes right towards the Trevor Project or some other charity. Oh, okay. Some other trans charity. Okay, awesome. That's probably the way to do it guilt-free. Is that you buy the game and you either make an equivalent donation to the Trevor Project or any money you make off of the game goes to a charity like that. That's a good way to go about it. Are there any other organizations like the Trevor Project too? Because I'm sure they're not the only one. I think they're just the most well-known. Even then, I could be wrong about that. There could be some other charity that I just forgot about that is much more prominent. You're not the right person to ask? Fair enough. Because I do kind of want to have a list of charities that, like, if I ever do decide to do a charity stream, which I think I will decide to do one, I want to have a little more presence before I go for a charity stream. I want to know what charities are good to donate to. Because I've been thinking like Extra Life. I've thought about the ones that GDQ does with Doctors Beyond Borders and the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Trevor Project has been a big one that I've been thinking of. I also want to look into like suicide prevention and awareness type charities too. I feel like those would be good to partner up with. You know, jingle jangle about charities. Yeah. The only thing I do know about charities is that I always look for a nonprofit charity and vet the charity before you do it. Because even with the nonprofit protections, there still can be some shady stuff that happens with those charities. Which sucks to have to put such a pessimistic view on it, but it is a very valid concern. All right, gonna do this easy clue, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a birdhouse run. Grab you, grab you. I am running low on rings. I need to enchant some emerald rings here pretty soon. Oh, it's outside. No, it's inside. Okay. Also, never donate to the Salvation Army. Why is that? I assume it's for something shady, but like why specifically? Are they a nonprofit? I guess that'd just be me having to figure out. Thank you. Love that song. Cool, cool. Wardrobe and Draenor. Yeah, I think running at this point is going to be... Nah, the teleport to Lumbridge is going to be faster. Cut through the castle. Salvation Army legally isn't a charity, it's a church, and they are very regressive in their beliefs on social rights. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a bit sketch. I wonder if the there actually is a scholarship fund that was founded by a very close friend of mine's family after he passed away. And I wonder if that is still active and taking donations, because that might be a good thing to look at investing to, because that is something very, very close and personal to me. In Cosmic SMP, you found allays. What are allays? Is that new mob? Like the fairy type thing, or the sprite type looking thing? They're the flying blue friendos. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's cool. How many bronze swords? Vanica. All right. You found 2. Right now have 6. So you can breed them then. Are they difficult to find? Because I might try and get one from you. If you want to trade something for it, I can definitely do so. I don't want it to just be a free gift if it's hard to get. They reproduce asexually. Ah, okay. They only appear in woodland mansions or illager outposts. Which one did you find? I'm going to assume an illager outpost. If we have a mansion this close to spawn on our world, that'd be insane. Outpost? Yeah, I thought so. Mansion's like one of the rarest structures in Minecraft. I feel like that would be a much more of a like, I found a mansion instead of I found this NPC. Endorb effect. Salvation Army do a lot of charitable work regardless of socially questionable policies. Even still, I don't want to encourage donations to something that may not necessarily be very comfortable for all of my viewers. I am also very, very strict on the idea that it has to be non-profit with all of the correct paperwork. So if Salvation Army identifies as a church and not a non-profit, then I'm not going to partner with them. And that's not a negotiable topic. It must be a non-profit if I'm going to be partnering with them. Let's go ahead and move away from that topic of conversation. I am excited though. I mentioned this a little bit earlier on, but my Azeron Cyborg is coming in on Monday. I don't think I'll have enough time to actually have it fully configured by the time stream starts, but I'm super, super excited for that new little toy to come in. How close to spawn is this close to spawn to you? The hand controller? Yeah. Whenever I say like something is close to spawn, I say 1,500 blocks, within 1,500 blocks. Because that still is a good area, but it's not exactly like far. Okay, let's go ahead and put all of this down here. Then it's not close to spawn? Okay. Yeah, I may ask to see if there would be a way for you to provide one of those to me. Because if they are difficult to get, then I would like to try and get one. Checking out. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for dropping by, nobody. Hope to see you again. It's not you time, right? No, user 60. Are they? Wait, hold on. Let me actually check. 59. Okay, so 4 more levels. You have to find a different one, obviously, because you took the LA's home. Took so long for you to figure out how they were escaping to come visit me. Oh. If there's any, like, assumed way that those things work, I don't know it. So, if there's a mechanic that you are going to be alluding to, you're going to have to explain it to me. I did not watch any of the development stuff for the LAs, and I didn't even know they existed until, like, 20 minutes ago. So... The development secret is they can fit in 1x1 holes. Nice. All right, time to do seaweed and then back to the clue grind. Hey, what's up, RevXZ? Or I guess Rev... Would Rev work? Welcome to the stream. I don't believe I've seen you around yet. But I appreciate you dropping by, very much so. Alright, let's see if we can get some seaweed spores down here. I think if I can get just one, I'll be a bit more comfortable to move on, but we'll find out. I don't think I need a spade for this. I think I literally just need seed dibbers. We're gonna find out here in a second.
It wouldn't make sense for me to need a spade to plant them. It makes sense for harvesting, but not for planting.
So on my channel, when you start my Cape-Freak account? Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy the streams. The account is considerably further ahead in streams than it is on the videos, but I'm working to change that here pretty soon. We got a new Cape-Freak video coming out tomorrow. I am seeing a lot of new faces in chat today, so if you all do like the content that I'm producing, if you like the streams, if you like the Cape-Freak series, I would greatly appreciate it if you all would subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if y'all enjoy the content, I'd greatly appreciate the subscribe. All right, that's my one and only subscription plug for the stream. I need to remember to do that more. I always feel bad chilling out like that. Do I have a clan chat? I have a chat channel under this Cape-Freak account. So if you want to join the chat channel, it's here. I'm gonna wait to make the clan until I actually get that that 1,000 subscriber mark. But it's just under the username Cape-Freak. It does indeed. It always makes a measurable impact. Even if I had 100,000, a one sub would always be appreciated. All right, back to goblin killing. As in, everyone can see the number change. You can still see the numbers change. Listen, it's important to me. It honestly, like right now with my subscriber count, last I checked, being 596, that to me is already insane that many people enjoy my content enough to ask for more. Very humbling. What's the point of the seaweed runs for Iron Man specifically? Crafting experience. I'm going to be using the super glass make spell to make bunch of bolted glass, and then that's how I'm going to be going about all my late game crafting grinding. Even then, there's still some important things that I need the crafting levels for. Like lunar diplomacy requires 61 crafting, so I'm going to need a little bit of soda ash to get there. And burning giant seaweed gives you soda ash. Can't get 1,000 sub without 999. Yep, exactly. Well, 567 spot, that's been taken for a while. But I get what you're saying. How much seaweed do I average per run? It scales on farming level, but right now for myself, I've been getting about 45 to 50. But once you get like 90 farming, 99 farming, you can pull like 70 to 80, even triple digit seaweed numbers from those two patches. I just started early because the earlier I start this grind, the better. The faster the crafting grind as a whole will take. The other limiting factor is the buckets of sand, but that's just a few hours of mining. I'm not too concerned about that. And then astral runes, but I probably will get the Guardians of the Rift outfit first before I do that. There's a lot. There's so much. That crafting grind is insane. All these grinds are insane. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? Have I done the achievement diary for buckets of sand? Not yet, but I will soon. Endorp sounds like you've gotten yourself into an Iron Man loophole in Minecraft. Iron Man loophole. That's not the term I should use for that. How do I get the Iron Man productivity loop? I have no idea how to. I tried to assign a fancy term to not really that fancy of a concept. It just reminds me of, though, there's that one, I feel like it was an ad. It was either an ad or just like a short video talking about someone who is trying to change a light bulb. And he like goes to the house and the light bulb is out. So he's like, okay, I need to go get a light bulb. Then he goes to the car, finds out he needs an oil change. So he starts to get the oil change, and then just like thing after thing after thing after thing just keeps on adding up until eventually like he's changing the oil in the car. Wife comes in. It's like, hey, the light's out. He goes and goes, what do you think I'm doing? It's just the epitome of Iron Man. It's absolutely how Iron Man in this game works. Chain or spiral? I think spiral is the better term. Not just describing ADHD. Yeah. You're not wrong. Please just give me the casket. Hey, let's go. We've gotten really lucky on clues today so far. We are very, very well under drop rate. These beginner clues are a 1 in 80, and I've gotten 6 so far, and I've only killed like maybe like 200 goblins. Oh wow, nice. We'll take the back-to-back beginner. Let's see if we get a double drop. We do not. Okay. Wizard's Tower. It's already gotten to the point where I can just see a glimpse of the map and already know where it is. Hey. Let's see. Are there any good games coming out this year, or at least the next few months? I know Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out, and I'm 100% going to be streaming that so much when it comes out. I will probably drop RuneScape entirely just to go through Breath of the Wild 2 or Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I'm absolutely dropping everything for that game. But that's like the only game for sure that I know of coming out this year that I'm really excited for. Gotta stream Tears of the Kingdom for sure. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a very popular game. I'm curious to see how much of the speedrunning tricks are going to be consistent between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like if Wiggle Bombs or Boomy Zoomies or Wind Bombs and BLSS is in that game. Oh, speedrunning's already going to be insane right out the gate. You can stream it on your birthday and that'll be perfect. Oh, nice. Does it come out on your birthday? My birthday's already passed. My birthday's in November, so it takes a while for me to do birthday games. Day before your birthday. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it'll definitely be a very good birthday present. There we go, another beginner clue. Let's see what this goblin drops. Okay. Haven't done any clue juggling recently. Alright, where's this going? Patch of mushrooms. Very nice. Yeah, there's no easy teleport for me. Actually, no, there is an easy one. Chronicle teleport. Wonder what % of Zelda games are subtitled blank of blank? So Skyward Sword's out, Minish Cap is out, Four Swords is out, Ocarina of Time, so there's one. Let's go Adult Timeline, Wind Waker is a no, Phantom Hourglass is a no, Spirit Tracks is a no, so all the adult timelines out. Majora's Mask is out, Twilight Princess is out. There's actually not nearly as many as I thought. Yeah, I think there's only like one major one that's like Ocarina of Time, and then that's it. The one that does a lot of the blank of blank type title conventions, that would be Castlevania. Castlevania has so many blank of blanks titles. Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow. Breath of the Wild, true. Forgot about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So there are 3. Hey, welcome in, Patrick. Hope you've been having a good day. Do the CDI games count? Because then in that case, Zelda Wand of Gamelon would also count. And Faces of Evil. It's been good. This week's it's been an alright day. This week's been a bit tiring. But I'm at the end of my work week, so that's very nice. Get to sleep in tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to that. CDI games absolutely count in your heart. Oh no. That makes one of us. Charlie! Charlie! What do you want me to do, Charlie? What am I seeking for you today? What do I do for work? I can't say too much, but the long and short is that I do technical support for a lot of medical systems, and that's about as much as I can say. Does he give? No, he just gives studded chaps. This guy doesn't give any armor. I could just make the leather chaps. I have enough leather to do it. There's some of your favorite Zeldas to watch people play through. True. The third Zelda CDI game, the one that's actually like top down and you play as Zelda. I've heard that one is like just unplayable. All right, let's do 1 leather, needle, thread, make some pants. Charlie! Charlie, I have handcrafted you pants. Wear them for me. Open the caskets at the end of stream, Swaggy. All caskets will be opened at the end of stream. When's Cape Freak number 6? Tomorrow. No, now? No. I'll do it at the end of stream. It's only an hour and a half away. Besides, I want to see just how much I can get in one stream. Or hear you out. Okay. Open 1. Open 1. Which one, though? A beginner or an easy clue? Loot box anecdotes. Flip a coin. Here, how about this? I have a D20 right here. I will roll this D20. If I get a natural 20, I will open an easy clue. If I get a 19, I will open a beginner clue. If I don't get either, then I will not open any clues. $13. That is a no clue open. There's a 1 in 10 chance of a clue getting opened. Not a 19 or 20? Nah, 19 or 20. Either way, I still didn't get a 1 or a 20. You did 10 solo CMs today with no purple. You need some dopamine. That's a good point. All right, let's open a beginner casket. Let's open a beginner casket for the 10 solo CMs. All right, there's your beginner clue, Schwaggy. You've earned it. Fire roots, yeah! Never ask me to do anything ever again. Let's fucking go! Yeah! It's getting a little warm. My house was super cold earlier, which is why I had a jacket on in the first place, but now I'm starting to warm up because all the lights. Fire runes, fuck yeah! If it was like the double cape chest, that would have been actually insane. I really hope that's how I get the beginner clue capes, is that it's just a double chest. It only has 2 drops, one's the shoulder parrot, one's the gesture cape, and I'm just done. Because that beginner was a disappointment, we should open the easy clue to make myself feel better. Nah, I already broke my own rules by opening 1 beginner clue. We ain't getting 2 out of this. Boy, that goblin knew what to do with that clue scroll. Then he have some sick ass fire runes. You know, that's true. That's true. You know what? I saved those fire runes from that goblin. I'm a hero. Because that goblin wasn't going to do anything with those fire runes. I am. I'm going to teleport to Varrock at least 9 times. Maybe even 10. Who knows? Sky's the limit. You open the chest before I finish the last clue of the night, then finish the last clue, open that last box. Nah, I'm just gonna open them all at the end. Do not miss doing cocks at all, by the way. Helping you do 2,000 of those is going to be a tough ask. I think a good chunk of the cocks that I do is probably going to be solos, especially if I can get some good gear early. The one that I absolutely need a team for is going to be Tob. But if I can figure out how to do solos, then I'll probably mainly do solos. How's my collection log coming? I think I'm at like 53 slots. There are a couple of nutty things in the collection log too. Like beginner clues, I have 2 frog slippers, 2 monk's robe top, and 2 Zambi ornament kits. That's crazy, but the crazier part are the easy treasure trails, because I have 2 gilded wooden shields. And a Guthix robe top. This was clue 1. The Guthix robe top was clue 1 for easy clues. So easy clue RNG has been very good to me. Just gotta hope that that luck swings in the way that I want it to. I got a second shield, yeah. Last time I streamed, it was on Tuesday. How rare are those shields? About 1 in 30,000? I'm pretty sure it's a 5-digit number. It's not 6 digits. I'd have to double check. Here, let me look. One shield G. These are 1 in 1,404. Okay, so I was way off. Gilded on any of the tables is pretty insane. True. Though I think easy, like everything below hard clue is a little calmer. It's not nearly as insane. Once you start getting gilded things in hard clues, that's when you start hitting those 6-figure drop rates. Give me clue, please. I would like one more clue. I feel like the song used a sound clip from Breath of the Wild. I don't know, there's some part of the music that sounded like the puzzle theme from Breath of the Wild. You'd be like, Chief, and hit third age twice in one lifetime? The goal is to hit third age twice in my lifetime. Because I gotta get both of the capes, right? Though I feel like it's a little different if you just happen to stumble upon a third age piece as opposed to actually grinding for a third age piece. How's the questing going? Going pretty good. Currently sitting at 124 quest points. I haven't done too many like super notable quests. I think the hardest quest I've done so far is Shadow of the Storm. But like I haven't even done things like Monkey Madness yet. I haven't done let's see. Yeah, like Monkey Madness I still need to do. My Arm's Big Adventure still need to do. Lunar Diplomacy still need to do. So we're still in the early game stages of questing, but that will change soon. Ooh, I need to figure out when to start setting up Kingdom. That might be after I get 99 Thieving. Hopefully, too, by that time, I'll also have Dust Devils unlocked, so that way I can have some decent money making to upkeep the kingdom. What do you think the worst quest is? Rat catchers. Without hesitation, it is rat catchers. If it's not rat catchers, probably Morning Ends Part 2. Or Misthalin Mystery. You've grown quite fond of rat catchers? I don't believe you. What has made you grow fond of rat catchers? Rat catchers is probably the single worst written quest in the game. Is that the one where they eat cats? Nobody eats cats in this game. Now, I'll send you a video after stream, Endorb, of rat catchers and how bad it really is. Shantae. Rag and Bowman 2 is pretty rough as well. I need to make time for that quest, because that quest also gives me a cape as a reward. Bone sack is required. I think I might try and figure out this weekend how to make myself look less pale on the camera. Because I every time I look over at my face in the camera, I just see, just like I'm glowing. Hopefully it's not a difficult fix either. Hopefully it's something pretty easy to set up. Worst one I've watched you do was the sheep quest. Yeah, sheep herder is a rough one too. The good part about sheep herder is that it's short. I've run out of nice things to say about sheep herder. People West already eat cats. Remember all the cats CF sold to them? No. They don't eat the cats. They use the cats to catch the mice. We've debunked this theory. Did the quest at 3 a.m. and nearly broke your desk? Yeah. Yeah, that quest is rage-inducing for sure. It's not even that much better in RS3. I got to that quest in my RS3 by release account, and it's really not that much better. They 100% eat the cats? No, they say, if you talk to the NPCs, they say they have a rat problem, and they need the cats to solve the rat problem. I'm pretty sure it's only Gertrude that talks about them eating cats. They sacrifice the cats ritualistically to create death runes. That actually probably isn't far off. Now, I just like to imagine that since the death altar is also in West Ardoin, death runes are just currency there. Like, it's just as common as, like, gold pieces, and so they just give death runes to everybody as money. The cats in this game face sad fates. They really do. You think they don't lie? Well, we don't have any truth about whether or not they eat the cats. They live feces-stained shacks in a fake plague world. Spoilers. Fair enough. You know, that's you do bring up a very fantastic point. But the question is, do they eat the cat's bones and all then? Because I have never seen a cat skeleton in West Ardoin. Glad you're not a cat in this game, yeah. Oh, you haven't even seen Hellcats yet. I technically have that subquest unlocked. I could try and do it. The bones are what the death runes are made of. Again, another very fantastic point. I cannot argue that one. You got me there. They use the bones for the rituals? Fair. They grind the bones. Yes, prayer XP. They have a secret Entofontus down there. The telly to West Ardy is a graveyard. They probably bury him there. Just a mass grave. That's honestly depressing. That's a depressing thought. I'm sad now. Oh, wow. That's a double clue drop right there. A beginner and an easy off of the same goblin. That's really lucky. All right, well, let's do the beginner first. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. We're the ones who grow the cats and feed them every hour to fatten them up. Maybe we're the bad guys in this world. Oh, no, we're definitely not the good guys. I would go so far as to call us the bad guys, but we are definitely not the good guys. We operate in a very morally gray area. Double clue Dave, they called him, you know, before he was murdered in cold blood. True. You know what? I have a good feeling. I think one of those clues is going to have a cape. I just got a good feeling about that. I think the luck is going to keep going. Nice. Casket on step. What was that, 2? Alright, easy clue. Speak to Ellis. Very lucky that it's all in the same town. I also almost forgot that I had an easy clue and went straight back to the goblins. That would have been a little bad. Alice! What are you selling? Alright, what's in here? East Ardoin, so we're going there first. Guardhouse northwest of the East Ardoin Market. That's a guardhouse? Huh. Never knew that was a guardhouse this whole time. They're just outside the gate? Yeah. Very true. Very true. This random shack is a guardhouse? There's no way. There's no way that this rundown shack is a guardhouse. It's so messy. There's so many spider webs. Alright, whatever. Hosidius, directly south of the player-owned house portal. I don't have that portal set up yet. I probably should get it set up soon. Implying guards are known for being clean. I'm not saying guards are clean, but I'm pretty sure they don't work out of dilapidated shacks. And holes in the floor? Yeah. Like, I've not been in many police stations, but of the ones that I've seen, they look a little bit nice. Like, that guardhouse straight up looked like a crack house. Those are modern police, though. They have dedicated janitors. I mean, true, but, like, even still. When the average fantasy person has a nicer looking house than the fantasy guards, I start asking those questions. Maybe they do crack. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you seen dedicated janitors for town guard in this society? No, but I have seen dedicated janitors in this society. There's a person who sweeps the streets at Varrock. Now, granted, the west half of Varrock is also completely run down, but I think that's just part of the aesthetic of Fantasyland. Artie just needs to hire more janitors? Yeah, true. They just need to get the guy who street sweeps for Varrock and have him street sweep Ardoin. Who has the nicest house of this game? Watson. Gotta be Juliet? That's actually a good point. Juliet's got a pretty nice house. Mahogany homes to pimp their crib? Yeah. Imagine how pissed your mayor would be if you found another town poster street sweeper. Watson has a monster upstairs? I know. But here's the thing. Watson owns that house. Juliet just lives in her house. If it's not that, then I'm just going to say Camelot Castle. Really hard to beat an actual castle when it comes to a mansion. Plus, Camelot Castle is 2 wizards. Got one in a crystal, they got a backup Merlin in a crystal, and they got the real Merlin. Alright, back to killing goblins. Such is my lot in life. 151 goblins to the next range level. Double my Merlins, double my magic. Exactly. But one of them's always got to be in the crystal, though, because that Merlin's a backup Merlin. If there are 2 Merlins in the world, it's too much magic. Gotta keep it nice and even. There's got to be a balance to that magic. Can't go too much magic. Too much magic is bad. We're gonna Goldilocks it. Gotta have it just right. Is this guy trying to kill goblins too? Alright. Hey, let's go. Another beginner clue. Let's kill this goblin, see if it gives me anything. Probably not. I get really lucky on these beginner clue drops. The drop rate isn't this good. It's a 1 in 80 drop rate. So I've been getting these clues like crazy fast. Good. New clue. Where are we going here? Flynn's Mace Shop. Okay. You'll 180 my drop rate. Romeo has 0 IQ in this game. He really does. His dialogue's actually painful to read. Alright, and to Shantae. Shantae's a little popular today. Gotten a lot of clues pointing to him. Somebody peer pressure him to another opening. You did your duty? No. I already said no. I gotta wait till the end of stream. You can wait an hour. Well, actually, I don't know if you can wait an hour, Schwaki. I don't know when you work tomorrow. I don't know if you work tomorrow. Wanted quest is also a bad quest. I disagree. I actually do like the wanted quest. I think the concept behind it is pretty fun. Chasing around Solus isn't the most fun, but I do like the concept behind wanted. Woo! Nah, Endor's chill. It's the cutscenes. I might be weird then. I do these quests for the story. So I like those cutscenes. Could they have been done better? For sure. But if we really want to look at the king of bad cutscenes in RuneScape, it's The Rise of the Red Axe. The Giant Dwarf and Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf, those cutscenes are bad. You never read dialogue for them, though? Because I already know how they go. I judge quests based on story, mainly, because a quest is supposed to tell a story. And so if the story isn't good, then it makes it really hard for a quest to be good. I'm on stream? What? Alright, my short-term memory loss must be coming in. I'm not sure what that was in response to, Endor. Read them to the audience. The audience politely requests it. That goes along with why I'm not the biggest fan of dating sims. you know, I figure that if you could find my channel, you know how to read. So I don't necessarily like reading out text blocks that are shown to everybody. That's all that's why I typically will, whenever Lunar's doing like Monster Camp or Monster Road Trip, that's typically why I back out of those streams. Just because I'm sitting there like slamming my head against the desk waiting for someone to finish reading what everybody else has already read by themselves 3 times. It's entertaining, it's not entertaining to me. Haven't done the new Mustbuck quest yet. I have not really logged into my old iron recently. I probably will tomorrow. I don't know yet. Because another part of me also just kind of wanted to keep playing God of War, but we'll find out. I haven't even planned what I'm going to do tomorrow, aside from just editing videos. Is my other account maxed? No. It is a, I'd say it's like a late game iron, but only just got into the late game. The account name is Call Me Freak, if you want to check it out. No spaces. The biggest thing I always want to point out on that account too is check out the Corrupt Gauntlet KC. And understand that I do not have a Bow of Fahrenheit yet. Okay, Freak? Yep, that's me. Really good CG luck? Yeah, the best CG luck, in fact. My luck in CG is actually better than a 1KC enhanced seed. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Ask Jagex. They blessed my account. You want to start an Iron Man, but you just started a new account in September? That's fair. That's very fair. At least decent, yeah. Decently bad. Okay. I just hope I don't go double drop rate dry on this account. If I end up going double dry for an enhanced seed on 2 different accounts, it's just cursed. It's just a cursed thing. Is like I am just cursed. Me, the player, has been cursed if that happens. No being mean to streamer? What if I'm mean to myself? Does that mean I get banned? If I do some self-depreciating humor. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Did you ban me from chat? I don't think you can. Can you ban the broadcaster? I know you can't on Twitch. There's an easy clue. No beginner. Alright, this will be the last clue before a birdhouse run. We're going to Sears first. So is my hardcore status. Will I still play this account? Yeah. I think I will. Initially I thought of the idea of doing it without with a restart if I happen to die. No, as I get into this account more and more, the less willing I am to do a full restart if I happen to die. Another clue. PvP arena. You can ban me? Nah, don't ban Jacob. He's cool. Fair enough, honestly. I can't argue on that one. All right, that's another casket. Back to Lumbridge for some... actually, not back to Lumbridge. What am I doing? Oh, not the PvP arena. I just wasted a charge. No! We need to go to Ferox. Or Castle Wars, I guess. That works too. Dump this. Keep these on me. Hammer chisel. Let's grab my these. Yep. All right, Verdant Valley. Am I getting another hunter level this run? No, I am not. Definitely not. Gonna have to wait around for a little more seaweed too, unfortunately, just because I did not get 2 seaweed spores the last trip. I only got 1. So I do need to hang out and wait for at least 2 before I head back to the clue grind. Hopefully that'll be fast though. We hope for good RNG. What do you think the best way is to get a rune pouch? LMS. If you can stand it, LMS. That will be how I'm getting my rune pouch. Slayer isn't a bad option to do it either. It's just more PVM focused than PvP focused. I also think it takes more time to get it through Slayer than through LMS. But 75 kills for a rune patch really isn't that bad. Wilted Slayer isn't bad. It is when you're a hardcore. What if you can't PK? You still can get away with getting a kill or 2 during LMS because there are bots. And the way that you trick bots is that you staff bash. You just keep the magic staff on and then you only melee strike them because they will only stay on prey mage and they will not go off of it unless it's a more advanced bot. Then they'll probably figure that out. I've killed quite a few that way. Even then, if you do actually want to get it through actual kills against players and not through hoping you get lucky enough for there to be a bot, then what you do is I actually should go up and get my air stuff. Are there a lot of bots? Unfortunately, yes. But if you do want to actually like gain the skill for it, then what you do is you bolt rag. You go in with and you just deal with your range setup. And you just pay very close attention to what the other player is attacking you with. And then you change your protection prayers accordingly, but you always stay on your crossbow and you always bolt rag. Because those still can hit through prayer. Remember the time I found the bot train? That was crazy. That was fun. And then once you get more comfortable with bolt ragging, then you can start throwing in the melee weapon, like the dragon scimitar and doing the dragon dagger specs. But learning how to bolt rag and learning how to defensively pray, I think, is the first major part of the PvP skill set that you have to learn. And then once you do that, then you can start experimenting and being a little bit more brave with with the other kinds of attack styles like magic and melee. Magic, I think, is the hardest. I still haven't quite wrapped my head around how to effectively freeze and use those freezes to my advantage, but I got a lot of time to learn. And after 1,000 LMS wins, I'll probably have it figured out by the end of that. That's another main reason why I'm choosing LMS for my rune pouch, is the fact that I have to get the LMS capes. And one of those capes requires 1,000 KC, or 1,000 wins at LMS. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a long time. Not gonna worry about that cape for a long, long time. Right now, the benefits of LMS that I mainly want are Rune Pouch, of course, the Magic Shortbow Imbue Scroll, which is gonna be very big. That's why immediately when I hit 50 range, I'm going straight to LMS and not leaving until I get that. And then Rune Arrows. Getting a ton of Rune Arrows for just a couple LMS points is really broken for Iron Man. Not going to worry about that cape for a long time, but when I do, I'll end up worrying about that cape for a long time. Yep, that's how this goes. That's the mantra of the account. God dip. All right, thanks for dropping by, Revex. Good to see you. Hey, let's go. There are the 2 seaweed spores. We can leave. I think... I actually just realized I'm pretty sure my ultra compost is done. Let's go ahead and do a quick run. If it's not done, then rip, but I'm like 90% certain it's done by now. Nice, it is done. All right. Wonder if I should do like a hand cam stream when I get that new crazy keypad. I gotta figure that out. I could probably use my phone camera for some of it. It's not exactly going to look crazy for RuneScape, though, just because of how little this game uses the keyboard. Maybe if I, like, do some bossing, I'd be able to show it off a bit, but, I'll think on that one. Biggest obstacle with that particular idea is that I just kind of have to figure out the logistics of setting up a hand cam. I've honestly been thinking about, too, swapping out my normal webcam that I use and bringing in a, and replacing it with my phone. If I can figure out a good way to hook up my phone for streaming. Because my phone camera is pretty good. So if I can take advantage of it, then I would like to. this. Let's get this back and these back. Okay. Back to goblin killing. Gotta love the immediate clues. Doric. Nephalador. All right, Doric, what do you got for me? Oh boy, Charlie's step. Let's hope it's something easy. Let's hope it's like an iron dagger. Just something that I can immediately pop to the store next door and buy. Raw trout. Okay, at least I have a bunch. Yeah, how late it is starting to wear on me a little bit. I feel like I always say that around 9. I gotta build up my streaming endurance. Guess the way that I do that is just by doing longer streams. Iron dagger. All right. Hey, shopkeep. The homeless man outside wants to buy a dagger. I gotta buy it for him. Cool, thanks. It's the most like sketchy clue thing that he could ask for. It's like, yeah, I'm this vagabond that is living inside this city. Give me a dagger and some armor and food. I gotta take over this town. I gotta say, those beginner clues just probably put Charlie the Tramp on some sort of watch list. Dagger Bond. Dagger Bond. Who knows? Charlie the Tramp may also just be the guy with a heart of gold, and he just needs the dagger in order to cut a really tough piece of meat that he's trying to feed to one of the stray dogs. That's what my headcanon will be. He's just the most wholesome tramp. Just horribly misunderstood. Give me more clues. The fact that clicking on this signpost immediately throws you into that weird camera angle and cutscene is a little bizarre, not gonna lie. Alright. You dropping anything? You are not. Gertrude. Next quest, watch Charlie be the head of a new third gang in Varrock. He enlists the player to steal the shield of Arov. I would love that! Oh man, that'd be such a fun quest. Turns out he's like a descendant of Arov from long, long ago. And he's trying to reclaim his father's shield. That would be really fun. That would actually be super fun. Okay, Barbarian Village, let's go. I think this Hunding guy, I think he's the one that you kill for the best beginner clue drop rate. It's either this guy or someone else that's like within the big hall over there. Actually, now that I mentioned the big hall, I'm pretty sure the wiki specifically says that he's located in the big hall, so it would not be Hunding. Or Hunding, or however you want to say it. I assume Hunding, but I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. Casket, let's go. Give me another clue tonight. 46 goblins, still 48 range. That's pretty cool. I like that this has just been a very good background method of training up my range level. I say good, my XP rates are horrible, but at least this is getting range training done. Okay. Come on. Give me more. Where's the next clue? Come on. How many goblins have I killed so far? Oh, we broke the 3,000 mark. We've killed over 3,000 goblins. God, so many mobs dead. Okay. Let's see here. Gimme another scroll. I've got that song stuck in my head every time I want to think like gimme something. It's just gimme a man after midnight. Habba, habba, da, habba, ba, habba, ba, ba. I never know lyrics. Hey, there it is. 48 range. And we get rewarded with a clue scroll? Never lucky. Honestly, I can't complain. We are super under drop rate right now for clue scrolls. It's okay if I go unlucky for a few kills. Alright, so now we are at 428 kills until I get level 49 ranged. So I can almost certainly say that we're not getting another range level tonight. 204 from an HP level as well, so maybe an HP level, depending on how lucky we are. Or I guess unlucky in this case. How far am I from another combat level? Just need one magic level, huh? How close am I with all the teleporting I've been doing? 744 away. Okay. And another beginner clue. Charlie clue. Alright, Charlie, what do you want? Are you gonna ask for another dagger? Are you gonna arm the entire population of Varrock to go and reclaim your father's shield? Yeah, he sure is. That's another Iron Dagger request. It's almost like the exact same clues, too. Or clue steps. I think the only difference between this clue and the last clue is that the first clue was to talk to Gertrude instead of talk to Charlie. All right, let's see what we get for this clue step. Hopefully this is a casket. All right, casket. Yay, let's go. 18 caskets so far. 19 if we count the one that I opened earlier. Which, yeah, that does count. So 19 caskets so far. How many more clues am I going to be getting by the end of the night? I'm hoping I get another, like, 4 clues. I think that's what my hopes are for, is for another 4 clues. Focus face? Yeah. Honestly, it's not even focus. It's just tired. Sleepy face. Not too much to focus on when I'm killing goblins like this. Except for the body count. Speaking of which, we are at 3091. We're getting about like 1,000 goblin kills per stream. A little bit under 1,000 goblin kills per stream. And this is just with a crossbow too. Once I get the point where I actually have a cannon, oh man, it's gonna be so fast. Honestly, doing this activity here has made me wonder about what it would be like to do a clue scroll locked Iron Man, where all the content that I do has to come from clue scrolls. Because I've seen only trails before, and only trails is a very interesting concept. I just worry about how restricting it gets at times. Because there are definitely some grinds that, like, once you finish it and you didn't get this, like, RNG type drop from it, that's it. GG. You don't get that drop. You're not allowed to do that content. So, it really only happens with, like, master clues. But it is something that does kind of push me away from wanting to do a clue scroll only Iron Man. That and also getting clues is not the most entertaining, in my opinion. Kind of curious on how my latest TikTok is doing. I uploaded one not too long before stream. It's just a re-upload of the Cape Freak trailer, and so I'm curious to see how that's doing right now. It's probably doing okay. Hey, there's another beginner clue. All right, where are we going with this one? Duke Horatio, talking to the cook. New clue, who dis, Reldo. Inside the wheat field. Okay. While I'm walking over, I'm actually going to check and see how that TikTok is doing, just because curiosity's got me. 90 views already. That's not bad. I feel like my shorts do a lot better on YouTube than on TikTok, but we'll see. I have a bigger following on YouTube than on TikTok, so I think that's a big part of it. Nice, nice. Back to the goblins. Was that a one-step clue? Yeah, I think that was a one-step clue. Best kind of clue. The best kind of content in this game that is the one that you have to spend the least amount of time doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm very quickly losing steam. This stream is definitely only going to be a short one. Sorry I'm not as talkative today. Let's just say I'm very much looking forward to sleeping tonight. So recently I've been reading through Lord of the Rings for the very first time. I've attempted to read that franchise a few times before, and I never had made it past the Fellowship of the Ring. Mainly, I've never made it past Elrond's, like the Council of Elrond. But recently, I've been reading it. I've gotten pretty dang far. I'm already like probably a quarter of the way through Return of the King. So I actually am like in a position to where I could finish the book. There's not a whole lot left. There's like less than 200 pages left. And I'm very excited to see what the ending is like. There are a lot of different changes between that book and the movies that are incredibly intriguing to me, in all honesty. Like, I think one of the bigger things that I didn't realize was so different from the books and the movies is how the Stairs of Cirith Ungol play out. And that entire sequence with Shelob the spider. That's a bit different in the that's a one-step clue. Let's go. It's a bit different in the books compared to the movies, because like in the movie, Sam and Frodo, they go up, and then Gollum like sneaks and breaks a whole bunch of the bread on Sam and outs him to Frodo for eating all of their food. And then Frodo's like, no, Sam, you go back home, and I gotta go with Gollum, my real best friend. You know zero about Lord of the Rings? Watch it. But yeah. That's just an interesting scene, because it absolutely does not play out that way in the books. What if you said no, you won't watch it? Then that would make me sad, because that's one of my favorite movie franchises of all time. Like, my favorite movie of all time is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. But number 2, 3, and 4, Lord of the Rings 2, Lord of the Rings 3, Lord of the Rings 1. in that order. I like Two Towers the best. Two Towers, then Return of the King, then Fellowship is how they rank in my head. Scott Pilgrim used to be your favorite too. I love that movie so much. Then Baby Driver came out. I need to see that one. Yeah, I need to watch that one. I need to watch more movies in general. I'm not a very big movie watcher. So a lot of movies I am not very familiar with at all. I've seen enough like trailers though for Baby Driver, so I do know what that one's about. I need to watch Glass Onion or Glass Onions and Knives Out. Both of those movies I desperately need to see. They look so intriguing. Just the murder mystery aspect is always fun. There aren't too many of those nowadays. I might see if Lunar wants to watch Knives Out with me. I think she's seen Knives Out but not Glass Onion, and she loved Knives Out, so I'll talk to her about whether or not she wants to watch it. I also need to watch Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power. I've heard it was mid. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Like, it was very middle of the road. So I'm just curious. A lot of the more recent Lord of the Rings related stuff that's been coming out hasn't been the best. Honestly, I think the video games really have it pinned because of the Shadow of Mordor series. But like the Hobbit trilogy wasn't that great. Just because they added so much to what the Hobbit was. And then Rings of Power I heard was okay. Heard Rings of Power started really strong. They blew all their budget before the choreography. That's unfortunate. I've seen a couple still images too of like this is Gondor at their weakest, and it showed a picture of the Peter Jackson trilogy of like Faramir or something wearing like really nice ornate leather armor. And then it's like, here's Numenor, the most powerful human kingdom ever, at the height of their power, and it was just like a shitty breastplate. And so it's like, that's not a good look, that's for sure. Especially when Lord of the Rings is well known for how just awesome the armor designs look. At least in my opinion. That's one of my favorite things about Lord of the Rings, is just how armor and weapons look in that series. Lord of the Rings, more like Lord of the Pauldrons. Exactly! I love pauldrons! Give me big shoulder pads. I want all my knights to look like football players. The end zone's in Mordor. The one ring is the football. You have to get the one ring to the end zone. I wonder if anybody's ever made that comparison before. The footballer comparison, you zoned out a second? Yeah. Calling the one ring a football and calling Mordor the end zone, and you have to get the one ring to Mordor. Even if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, the basic plot premise is pretty well known, I feel. You've seen that one before? Oh, have you? Okay. I figured I wasn't the first to make that reference. I would have been very surprised if I was. Hey, there's another beginner clue. Is this goblin gonna drop another? He is not. All right, let's see where this one goes. That is the wizard's tower. "17 clue caskets for beginner clues." This knocks out a pretty large chunk of that grind, that's for sure. How many caskets have I already opened? Beginner clue. I've already opened 60 caskets. So this will put me up to 77. And I'm pretty sure the drop rate was 1 in 90. So we're actually pretty dang close to being on drop rate for 1 cape here. That's exciting. I think the interesting part about this grind too, now that I'm kind of thinking about how to put this in perspective, this grind isn't nearly as long as the Winter Talk grind. Because that grind, that took a very long time. That took like a full month of just Winter Talk to actually get that grind done. But if we could get 1 cape in a week here, I like this grind. I like this grind a lot. Alcarid mine, let's go. How deep into that mine do I have to go? Do I have to go all the way to the back, or can I do it like up towards the front where the scorpions are? Let's see. Because like, to me, I consider this opening right here to be the beginning of Alcarid mine. So I wonder if I like just go in a little bit. If I can do it here. Oh yeah, it does work. Wonder why the marker is so far back. Okay. Oh hey, now we know. Now we can save a few seconds on every Alcarid mine clue step. Now that we're already on drop rate, basically. Just shy of drop rate. All right, that's another casket. All right, I want 2 more clues. I want 2 more clues. That will put me at 80 caskets for beginner clues. How many easies have I done? This will be 25 easy clues. These are nice round numbers. Let's keep the trend going. The cool part is, too, is that we are halfway to drop rate for the Goblin Champion Scroll. We're way over halfway to drop rate. I just wonder how long that champ scroll is actually going to take in progress. In practice. Can't speak. Know what anime I should watch? Any of them, honestly. What anime? Goblin Slayer? That's been recommended to me before. Definitely is on my list of anime. I have a very, very large list that I need to go through. I need to watch like One Punch Man, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, My Hero Academia. I need to watch Bocce the Rock. That's one that just recently came up on my plate that I've been very interested in. I kind of am curious about One Piece, but I'm also nervous about how long it will take me to get through One Piece, because that is one hell of a franchise. Chainsaw Man, Spy X Family, Way of the House Husband. There are so many that I need to watch. One episode a day, One Piece will be done before Cape Freak is. I mean, that's not saying much. I think it's saying more if Cape Freak would be done before I'm finished watching One Piece at 1 episode a day. Come on. 1 more or 2 more beginner clues. That's what I'm hoping for. Give me 2 more beginner clues. Ooh, Zenites. Oh man, I completely forgot about the demonic gorilla grind. That was a bad grind to forget about, huh? I need to figure out what gear I need for that, because, yikes. Pretty sure magic shortbow is not going to do too much there. Even a rune crossbow with broad bolts is probably very mid. Ugh, yikes. That's another thing to put on the planning docket. Don't have to worry about that till 69 Slayer, but, ooh. Can't believe I completely forgot about Black Demons and the, demonic gorillas. Come on. Give me another clue. There it goes. Give more. Give more. Good. I just realized, I think I need to get a second Ava's Attractor because there is an Ava's Attractor Max Cape variant. I don't know why. That's the one that makes the least amount of sense to me. Like, I could get the Accumulator Max Cape, kinda. Just because the Assembler requires Dragon Slayer 2, and I can kinda understand people not getting that. But the Accumulator just requires a higher range level. I don't know why the Attractor has its own Max Cape. Just gonna clear that history. I don't know how chill YouTube is about that chat message just being on screen. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Ooh, I wonder if I even can get 2 clues out of this tonight. So your chat messages, meow. Hi, Endorb. Glad to see you're still here. There it is. There's a beginner clue scroll. Can I get 2? Nope. Alright, where is this taking us? Reldo? Hey, nice. Closest location to where we currently are. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and go for that 20th beginner clue. I think the only thing that would stop me is if I get an easy clue, which if I get an easy clue, then I will still call that the last clue tonight. But we'll do this clue, then we'll do one more, and we'll open up the caskets, do a birdhouse run, call it a night. Apothecary. He's been very popular tonight. Hey, there we go. All right, let's see what happens first. A beginner clue, an easy clue. My money is on the beginner clue. I think the beginner clue's got the best chance of dropping right away. Looks like the easy clue won. We got the easy clue way, way faster. All right, let's see where this takes us. Immediately, we're going to Thalador. So that's crazy that we've got 25 clue caskets in our inventory. We've done 26 clues tonight. That's a lot. That is like almost 9 per hour. That's a really good rate. 9 clues an hour? That is not bad at all. Very happy with that number, actually. We gaming. Streamer rates, yeah. Yeah, it's even without a cannon, too. Hemmenstad. Alright, let's go to Camelot, I guess. I think that's the fastest teleport I have. All right, what's this next clue? Chemist in Remington. All right. All right, perfect. That is 19 clues, or 19 beginners, 6 easies. I think I gotta do something really quick before I actually open these. I'm going to get 60 magic first. There we go. Level 60 magic. That's so huge. So we got Charge Earth Orbs. We could do Thameron Scepter. Get Bones to Peaches. We can also do the Mage Arena mini quest. So we have that unlocked now. That's very, very, very exciting. So 60 magic. Huge milestone. Let's go. But before we open up these crates, I do want to go ahead and finish a birdhouse run, because there's a possibility I can get another clue from the actual bird nests. So let's get all of that set up and ready to go here. We're just going to keep these caskets at the bottom. We're also going to go ahead and just grab the diving gear as well, so we can immediately change into it. Grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's grab you. Equip everything. Good, good. And then let's grab a hammer, chisel, all of my seeds, and time for the birdhouse run. Never paid attention to a birdhouse before. You want to see this. Yeah, it's simple. I just go here, go to Verdant Valley, because there are 2 birdhouse spots right next to each other, and I just loot each one and replace them. Do your birdhouse runs. Both of those tree seeds are pretty much worthless. Curry tree seeds are barely worth it. It's like right on the edge of worth it and not worth it, and I argue that they're more on the not worth it side than they are on the worth it side. Actually, let's work graceful while I'm on the way. Alright, let's keep an eye out for any seaweed spawns. Then once we're done with this seaweed run, we will go ahead and open up all the caskets. Okay. Two-liter milk jug? Nah, just a Chipotle cup. think Chipotle is probably my favorite fast food place. I just wish it wasn't so expensive anymore. It's so expensive nowadays. Everything is. All right, let's see what we get on these clues. Okay, so 19 beginner, 6 easies. Let's go ahead and start with the beginner clues. Here we go. Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, please give me something better. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got the Saradomin kit. Okay, there's that's at least a unique. Something more? Come on. Oh, we got bare feet. Let's go. Let's drop some things. I love the bare feet. Yeah, look, I got little bare feet. All right, let's see what the rest of these clues get. Nope, and nope. Okay. Beginner clues this time around? Absolute garbage. That was really bad. Let's hope the easy clues make it a bit better. Okay, we got a unique Episcatoris teleport. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, those are Iron Plate Legs T. Okay, cool. So that is a unique. Man, getting a lot of black pickaxes. Whoa, we got a Bob shirt. Oh, that's actually really good. Those are required for master clues. Oh, that's such a huge weight off my mind. Let's go. And purple sweets. We'll take it. Dang. What a collection. Let's go ahead and get rid of the drops I do not need. How much are these? That's enough. Oh, wait, hold on. Purple sweets are super valuable. Okay. Yeah. Not a great clue opening, I'll admit, but not bad at all. The Bob shirt is the crown jewel of that entire thing. The fact that I got a Bob shirt is fantastic. No, not bomb, Bob. Like Bob the cat. And then we got Piscatorus teleport, so we got 3 of the teleport scrolls. That's fun. And then everything else we just drop in here. Well, cool. That is going to be it for me tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if someone is currently streaming some old school right now, so we can go ahead and say hi. Let's do, let's raid Link's Ocarina. He's doing some stuff with how much money he can make with only a twisted bow in 6 hours. Seems pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and do that. Here is the stream link. I'm posting it in chat right now. Let Link know I sent ya. Y'all have a good night.